Hello and welcome back. In the previous module, we defined terminal values. We looked at how we acquire our values, the three stages that was propounded by Massey, the imprint period from birth to 7 years, the modeling stage from 8 years to 13 years, and the socialization stage from 14 years to 21 years. And we also linked that by 21 years of age, most of people's values have been enshrined in their life. And unless they undertake a serious value clarification exercise, they'll continue to live with those values unconsciously. The last part of the module, we looked at the terminal values, and you selected the 10 most important values for yourself. In this module today, we're going to explore an interesting tool that's called the Values Clarification Grid or Values Hierarchy Grid, popularized as well by Newton Rockich. Those of you that are in the social sciences, you will recognize this process as pairwise ranking, mostly used during group brainstorms, in rapid rule appraisal or needs identification processes. As the name states, the grid is used to rank values so that there is no confusion as to what action or choice to make when faced with two conflicting decisions or situations. It is a table 10 by 10, 10 columns by 10 rows. On the left hand of the table is listed the 10 values from 1 to 10, 1 at the top and 10 at the bottom, in no particular order at all. At the bottom of the table, again the same values with 1 at the leftmost column and 10 under the column number 10. We'll use this grid to help you to rank your 10 values. This will help you to make decisions faster when you're faced with a conflict between 2 or 3 of your most important values. Starting with value number 1, remember what I shared with you? Mine was health and vitality. Under column 1, compare it to all the values on the left side, row by row. So you compare value 1 to value number 2, in my case, integrity, and answer the question, which is more important to me? Once you've answered that question, you write the number of that value in the box. Then you compare value number 1 to value number 3. In my case, it was success. And still answer the same question, which is more important to me? Health and vitality or success? Continue doing this until you reach the last row where you compare value number 1 to value number 10. In my case, value number 10 was confidence. Then move to the second column and repeat this exercise. Value number 2 for me was integrity. So I compared that to value number 3. Remember, we've already compared value number 1 and value number 2. Proceed until the last column where you compare value number 9 to value number 10. You will note that some of the squares have been blocked off. That's because you cannot compare a value to itself, or you have already compared those two values. Congratulations, you have come thus far. Now we need to summarize the scores in order for you to rank your personal values. To start, look at the grid and count all the number 1s. In my case, the value number 1 appeared 7 times. Write this number in the table under the score column. Then take value number 2 and count how many times it appears as well and write the score. From my exercise, integrity came up 9 times. Do this for all the values. Once you have finished, check which value has the highest number of appearances. In my case, the highest number was 9, which was integrity. Then go to the value with the second highest number of appearances And in my case again, it was health and vitality. It had a score of 7. Then go to the third highest. In my case, it was personal power. Now, if you look at my table, you see that health and vitality had the same score 7 with personal power. So I had to do another comparison between these two, where health and vitality came higher than personal power. If you have values that have equal scores as well, you have to begin to compare the two of them with each other. Then by now you should have all the 10 values that you selected for yourself ranked from 1 to 10. 1 being the most important to you, and 10 being the least important in relation to the other values. My results were as follows. Health and vitality, rank number 2. Integrity, rank number 1. Abundance, rank number 5. Recognition, rank number 6. Personal power, rank number 3. And confidence, rank number 4. Now I'd like you to take your top 6 terminal values, 1 to 6, and write them down in the space provided in the document that you downloaded. Congratulations, now you have a values hierarchy. Again, using my scores as an example, there is a conflict between integrity and recognition. I can easily choose integrity knowing that it is higher in weight for me as an individual than recognition. So this is what we're talking about. When you clarify your values, you make decisions faster. You don't go back and forth in relationship or in agreement or in contracts. Now take your top 6 values, 1 to 6, and write them down in the space provided in the document you downloaded earlier. Congratulations, that is your values hierarchy. Using my scores as an example, if there is a conflict between integrity and recognition, I can easily choose integrity, knowing very well that it is higher in weight for me than recognition. For those of you who may have selected community and fun, you probably have to make decisions relating to whether to attend a football match or join the community to make donations to the vulnerable. Depending on which value is higher in weight, you will choose accordingly. You will not attend a function while complaining all the time that you have missed an opportunity to enjoy yourself at the stadium. However, terminal values alone are not very helpful in terms of action. We need the means values, the active part of our behavior, to guide us so that we only take activities which keep us in this emotional state consistently. In the next topic, we'll look at identifying the instrumental values or means values which assist us to live our terminal values. This is what makes us depart from the current ordinary and familiar into the realm of the extraordinary, which is the basis for transformational change. The question I would like to leave with you is, are you willing to do the hard work? I am so happy and proud of you. This is a great step in your life. Did the results surprise you? For example, did you find that some of the values that you thought you had did not make it into your top 6? But I have a question for you. Are your behaviors currently in conformity to this newly identified hierarchy? Or do you always make decisions that favor the values that are lower on the rank that you have just identified? Where are you weak? Have you been pursuing things that are not in line with your values? The only person who can answer that question is yourself. What will you do in order to become strong in the areas where your behaviors are not aligned to current values? That's the realm of means values. We have come to the end of this topic. I hope you found it to be as useful as I found it when I did this exercise for the first time in 2004. These were my top 6 terminal values. I do this exercise every 5 years, and I've seen a shift in some of them. I had a series of progressive strokes in 2006, which has since led to health and vitality being my top terminal value, followed by abundance. In addition, love has since joined the top 6, while personal power has dropped off the top 6 completely. I'll see you shortly. Thank you very much.